Hey, this is Soldier 7 here, reporting for Right Wing Federation, and this video is going to be about the No King protests, or the No King rallies, whatever you want to call it. And apparently, as we know, for quite some time now, at least a few weeks or so, there has been these so-called No King demonstrations showing up across America. And I guess in other places around the globe, I'm not sure about that. I've mainly just been focusing on here in the United States. So, yeah, if it is going anywhere else around the globe, do tell. But yeah, as far as I know, this No Kings protest is apparently, criticizing Trump and whatnot. And they hold rallies to say this and say that and whatnot. Like, Trump is in tyranny and so forth, and I guess there's no king's protest, or at least that's why it's called that, because they assume he's acting like a king, and historically, as we know, kings can be quietly tyrannical, which I'll get to in a bit. But as far as I know, historically, there have been many presidents before who have done much worse when it comes to being tyranny and acting tyrannical, or acting like a king that's tyrannical. So yeah, I don't get that there. And first of all, granted, yes, I may not agree with everything President Trump does or says, but still, in comparison to certain American presidents historically, yeah, there has been much worse. Like, yeah, a lot worse. So, yeah, that's the part I don't get. And from what I understand, this No Kings protests or whatever, they've also seemed to be getting support from all kinds of people, all kinds of organizations. And it appears to be that they've also been getting support, I believe, from a billionaire who is a leftist and so forth, and he does business with the Communist Party of China, or the Communists in Beijing, or the Beijing Bolsheviks, whatever you want to call them. And of course, also reports has it that there's George Soros, who may also be supporting these protests, which don't surprise me since he's into everything chaotic. If you ask me, that's just how I see it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't disagree. But yeah, just to top of all that, the thing about this so-called No Kings protest, the question is, why call it that in the first place? Now, before I get to that, just real quickly, is this protest, No Kings protest, is it being funded by the Communist Party of China or the Communists in Beijing because of this billionaire? Do the Communists in Beijing have a role to play? Are they directing anything? I mean, if so, I hope not. If so, I'm just curious what Joseph McCarthy would think if he were still around. But to get to the point, why call it a No Kings protest? Now, granted, I can see the point in calling it that if it was for a different reason. Like, for example, if it was to celebrate the fact that, yeah, America has had no kings since we won our independence, as you know, if the No Kings protest was more related to 1776, the year of our glorious revolution, where the people of America fought for its independence against and was being ruled by a tyrannical king. If it was more about that, it would make sense, but to me it doesn't. Since we haven't had a king since we were victorious in our revolution, what's the point? I don't get it. So, yeah. Any takes on it, please do tell. The comments are open, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say for right now. This is Soldier 7. Thanks for listening.